first off, congratulations. It's always nice to see good things happen to good people, and I put you in that category.
Thank you very much.
So hey, yeah, I know that mic is a little quiet. We'll get you turned up. But Kristo, when you came here, how confident were you when you went to that start line? I mean, it's got to be a lot of question marks with the amount of talent. I don't know if you heard me talking about it, but more talent in America than we've ever had.
There's a lot more riders here this year. I was pretty nervous. I didn't know really how I was going to be because I've been racing in Europe for a while this year. And most of the time trials over there were short 10K flat TTs. So I was pretty nervous about this course being longer and having some rolling hills.
But being a kid from Boise, Boise's hardly flat, right?
Yeah, there are flats, but it's mostly, there's a lot of rollers too.
And that's got to be
definitely my terrain.
And that's your specialty.
Yeah.
Right, and I also, as we've seen you racing over the years, you're an endurance type athlete. You're not so much of a sprinter as you are the guy that's going to be good for GC battles and stage races, and obviously time trialing a big part of that.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about, like 30K out there, there's got to be a couple times when you didn't feel good. Did you have to fight through a couple bad moments?
Yeah, there were definitely some times pushing it over those rollers where I thought I overcooked it and I went, a little bit too anaerobic. And then
it's a little scary, isn't it, in those moments?
I was having a lot of trouble getting back into the rhythm and recovering after that.
And so I like to call it the sweet science of time trialing because it's not so simple. You don't just go out there and pedal your bike. You find it's hard to keep that focus for your time was 37:34. I mean, throughout that 37 minutes, if you lost focus for 15 seconds, as you said, you could overcook it, you could undercook it. I mean, it's amazing how hard it is to keep that focus. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the key things in time trialing is keeping the focus throughout the entire race. And one of the things that helps me is just to take it in chunks.
You break it into, how big are the chunks that you work with?
This one I split it up into 3 10K chunks.
And so you just wanted to get through that 10K successfully, the next 10K successfully?
Yeah. And I was always, looking a little bit ahead to find the rider in front of me and try and...
Who was the rider that you were chasing today?
There were a lot
Some
of
guy.
them. Yeah,
right.
I don't know. Tell you the truth.
But that's a big part of it too, isn't it? Having that carrot out in front of you?
Yeah, definitely. Find someone out there that you can just slowly reel in.